In this tutorial, we're going to look at editing a song in the media database. And we can do that simply by selecting one of the songs that you might want to edit and going and clicking Edit. That brings up the media item editing screen. And you can see that you have verse, chorus, verse, verse. And you can simply put your cursor in these fields and add another line, whatever you would want to do there, or correct a typographical error, add punctuation that might be missing, whatever you might need to do to one of these songs. Now you'll see also you can change the title of the song, and these couple of buttons over here make it easy to either put the title in all capitals or make it proper case, where the first letter of each word in that is capitalized. You'll see also that this is where the copyright information is stored. If you needed to edit that, change that, add to that. This is where the screen order is built for this particular item, the default screen order. Again, all of these are default items that can then be changed once this item is put into a playlist. But you'll see there's another tutorial on how to build the screen order, so I won't go into that right now. And this is where the comments field can be found. And this is where you could add things like even just the word favorites. If you went through all of the songs in the database and put the word favorite in the comments, then it would make it easier later to search through the database and just search for the word favorite in comments, and you'd find all of those songs that would be your favorites. This is also where you would store the audio accompaniment file for this, and it's just a link to an MP3 file, for instance, on your computer. And here in this case, we're not using the CCLI license number because this is a Salvation Army song written by John Gowans in this case. And this is also where you can choose if this, especially if it was an outline item, you might want to choose to display the lines one at a time, and that's what that checkbox would be for. You can also set a default background for this song. If you had a specific background you wanted to use all the time for this song, you could set it here. And again, once you put this into a playlist, you then have the option of overriding that background with something else. Now, brand new in Instant Song Presenter 5 is the addition of a second language option, which it doesn't ship with another language, but you're allowed to put in whatever other language you would like to put in here, whether it's Spanish or something else. And you can simply, type in whatever that language is in here, and then when you do go and display verse 1 of this song, if you set up the screen designer, which you've seen in another tutorial, to have English on top and second language on bottom, you'll see your second language that you've typed in here on the bottom of that screen. Now you might want to get creative if you don't have a multicultural congregation. You can get creative and use this for other things. For instance, if this was an outline or a text item, you could use the second language, for instance, for a different version of Scripture. You could put in the English section, you could put, say, the NIV version of the Scripture, and in the second language you could put a King James version of that Scripture. And then those would both show on the screen once you designed it that way. But that gives you the option of having, two colors of text on the screen, and you can use it however you'd like to use it. Now you'll see also up here at the top we do have some of the typical buttons of cut, copy, and paste, which you can of course do copy from another text file or a Word document and paste right into any one of these fields. And you can do a spell check. This actually uses the Microsoft Word spell check engine, so you do need to have Microsoft Word installed on your computer. You can also set screen breaks here. And for instance, if I wanted this verse to display on two different screens, I can simply enter a screen break here, and that would break this up into two screens. I'm not going to do that for this one, so I'll take that out right now. Now there is also an import function that isn't active yet, but in the very near future that's going to allow you to import songs from songselect.usr files. If you're a user of SongSelect, you can go in and take a song and export it to a .usr file, and then this would import that into Instant Song Presenter, and that is coming in a very near future update to Instant Song Presenter. And this is also where you'd access the Bible link to Bible Gateway to pull up Scripture, and then being able to use the copy and paste function to paste Scripture into a song database item as well.